Okay, welcome back to Kazoku Keikaku. Let's get started with the fandisk if it works. Oops. See, okay, there you go. I clicked the wrong thing. Not that be it. Not that be it. Wait. Let me fix a couple of things here. Volume's is a little too high. Give me a second. I need to do something to. So this is the fandisk of Kazoku Keikaku. Give me a second. And there's no English translation of this, not even the shitty one. So we're gonna work with MLT for this one. So let's see how this works out. I already saw the first few minutes and I already have an idea. It's gonna be one heck of a ride. Jesus, man. Where's the thing that... Okay. Whatever, anyway. In the twilight, I sometimes take a walk. The evening wind pushes at my back, urging me to quicken my pace. Walking with the wind. There's no need to hurry anymore. There isn't any now. Just take it slow. That's fine. A sort of blossom continual-like clatter leaks up from beneath the tiled roofs of the townscape visible from the embankment. It feels livelier than usual, somehow fuller. It might be a festival too, around that time of year. There are just the right amount of people, a comfortable level of energy, and time flows at a pleasant pace. That's why I like it. It was a good town. A girl was standing next to the gate. Leaning against the wall, I stared blankly at the sky. Carelessly long hair. A large canvas bag rolling at her feet. Rolling at my feet? Or her feet? I don't know. It was swollen tight. What is swollen tight? The girl is still young. Not exactly a child, though. Leaning against the wall, bathed in the sunset. She looks somehow mature. The memories are slowly being stirred. The girl looked over here. I'm pierced by her clear eyes. My body's numb. My heart, huh? Eyes that look coldly detached, just a step away from appearing cruel. With a dignified air like a wild animal living on the plains, she tilts her head with noble grace. It felt a touch of something magical, just barely. Even before running, I could see through the hard shell. A gasp escapes my lips. The girl could become anything. Right. To be a prostitute, a mother, or innocent lovers. What the fuck is this line? I get what he's trying to say. What he's trying to say. You can either latch onto someone or survive on your own with sheer force. Blinding possibilities. How many dreams are waiting to be unearthed, I wonder? Even at a young age, I feel a strong envy towards this girl who's beginning to display such mysterious talent. Talent? Pleasure too. But here's the thing. Really, strangely out of place fills the girl's face. Her expression didn't change. She's rather emotionless, you could say. But the unique tension to someone lovely has certainly eased, spilling out of her. The piercing cold vanished, replaced by the warmth of a girl her age. It almost feels like a waste. Even a solitary girl can become something. She raised her voice. She doesn't seem good at yelling, and she's straining a little. Her mazzo soprano voice is rough around the edges. Finally snapping out of my shock, my brain finally begins to grasp the situation. What are you doing here? Akari. The girl's expression instantly froze. Shame your feelings? Question mark? What? But this really is her normal state. A long time ago, without emotion, she says. There's no inflection in her voice. You came. You. What other choices could there have been besides silence? You. Akari. That's right. She was Akari. Okay, so that was just the prologue. Alright, I think this is the right button to click. I can't read Japanese, so based on what we're familiar with. Tsukasa. A dry voice pulled me from my daze. Akari was standing beside me. Huh? What time is it? Soka. Well, Akari isn't the one to sweat the small stuff. Then again, she'll obsess over most random things for hours and end. Wait, let me change this. There you go. I'm sure you guys want see the whole thing. Eccentric, or maybe just plain contrary. Teal note. Maintaining Sakaza's slightly weary but affectionate tone towards Akari. And since she's so naturally oblivious, it makes her even harder to deal with. I don't know why it's including the notes. I'm not. I think I should tune the model not to remove to give notes. The prompt I get shouldn't be providing notes, but I guess you know, there must be a lot of context things here. She doesn't realize how weird she is herself. Well then, guess it's time for dinner. You can tell that this VN is made like 3 years later because the sprites look cleaner now, and there's some changes. Akari showing up was unexpected, but I had plenty of grocery stock. God damn it. Give me a moment. I don't know why my model is trying to ask me some questions right now. I'll configure it a little. Okay, let me see if this changes anything. I tried to tell the model to not talk to me. It doesn't need to explain it. I only need the dialogue translations. Just watch on TV and wait for me. I'm going to the kitchen. It's been a while since I've acted like this around people. There were things we weren't supposed to eat, right? Chicken. I'm gonna fillet the whole damn bird, you know. Wait, I'm gonna change the volumes of things because it's so noisy, but I don't understand the language, so I'm gonna pause and do the changes without. Okay, so at least I figured this out. I think the BGM's too loud. Maybe I just need to.
学術名ペドフィリアンオポチュニスト（かっこ気球種かっこ閉じる）学術名ペドフィリアンオポチュニスト（かっこ気球種かっこ閉じる）学術名ペドフィリアンオポチュニスト（かっこ気球種かっこ閉じる）
Something about being a pedophile. Well, we know Akari's here. Oh, Kei's here, and Matsuri, of course. This is Matsuri's route. A continuing research for route. Okay, I think we're probably okay. She said with a sour look on her face. Seriously? No way. Today's menu: chicken and vegetable miso stir fry, deep fried tofu and stewed potatoes, crab soup, daikon salad, rice and miso soup. Seconds are free.
おいしい。
Man, that's a lot of meals. For I'm guessing there's only 3 people living, or there's a lot of people living in the house now, and we don't know yet. I see. It was worth shaking my arm like that.
味噌汁いつもカニ入れてるの？
Sometimes.
成金っぽい。
Oh yeah, it's crab. Okay, it actually makes sense. Because I know Japan has a lot of seafood, but like, I guess in like kind of in Tokyo, it's gonna be like, yeah. Yo, I'm loaded. Since we happen to have connections with vendors who work, there's no reason not to use them, right? Oh yeah, and this route he does end up continuing work with Lao. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot. And this, yeah, since this is based off from Matsuri's route.
下手したら一杯1000円だね。
With a solemn expression, she slowly sips the crab soup. I didn't deny that whisper. The truth of the matter, it was a correct estimate. What are we talking about? There was something delicious and it cost a pretty penny, see? But if you think it's worth that much, then you gotta pay for it. Restaurants are that kind of business, you know, huh? A bowl was thrust before me.
おかわり。
Akari ate 3 bowls of rice. Oh, she eats a lot of rice. It was just a growth spur. To explain why she eats a lot. Yeah, it's me.
あ、すみません。今ちょっと取り込み中で。
Akari, right? She's coming to my place.
そうだったんですか。
Oh, she came to my place. I'm guessing the tense is it should have been past tense. Because you must be discussing someone. Someone's in the bat right
申し
now.
訳ありません。なんとお詫びしてよいか。
Okay, I'm guessing she's in the bat right now. Akari's in the bat. Now, what's with that? Running away from home? That's just some childish stuff, isn't it?
すぐに伺います。
Sure. I'll take care of her at my place tonight.
しかし、
guess I want to chat a bit too.
はあ、そうですか。
Okay, so he wants to. I'm guessing he wants to catch up with her. What's she up
気
to?
絶しております。
Figures, or I guess. I laughed. It just came to mind. Ever since she was little, like her brain just couldn't handle it. She'd immediately pass out whenever something overwhelmed happened to that girl. Did you end up contacting the police?
まさかこの程度のことで大事にはできませんよ。
Okay, so I guess they're used to Akari doing that. Oh,
では明日改めて。
just show up like this, okay? I hate it when people come over unannounced.
はい。では一度ご連絡させていただいてから。
I put down the receiver. Akari stood there fresh from her bath. Has it been a while since you took a bath?
電話したの。
Of course. Obvious-sama. Akari was sulking. In situations like this, she's still such a kid.
聞いた。
Come on. You ran away from home, didn't you? Silently, she brushes her hair. So, you came prepared with a change of clothes, huh? Real thorough.
帰らない。
So, where are you going back to?
どこって。
Where are you going after leaving home? How are you making a living going to school? What about the doctor? You're still going, right? Are you going to see them without insurance? Akari bit her lip. But she doesn't say anything back. Once you lose the place you can return to, humans are fragile, aren't we? A light, a cigarette. I'm guessing he's the one who's smoking here. Akari frowned. Humans are weak by nature, which is why they form groups. Alright, thanks Romeo Tanaka. You're not the kind of creature who can survive on their own. Family's just a pack mentality dressed up for the modern age. That's why anyone's fine as an opponent so long as they don't harm me. An opponent as long as they... What? If you live within the flock, then rights and opinions are unnecessary. Though, humans always start clamoring for individualism the moment they get peaceful. So now we had this situation where teachers can be charged with assault just for touching a student. What I'm trying to say is, if you're gonna shed your skin and leave, then live however the hell you want. But if not, then you just have to put up with it. Akari's large eyes suddenly welled up with tears.
ここにいたらダメなの。
This is my place. I'm the head of this house. I'm the one keeping it running too. You're just a guest. Akari was desperately stiffening her face, trying to keep the tears from spilling over.
前は優しかったのに。
Fine, aren't I? As long as you remember that your place is a guess. But hey, anyone who tries to waltz into my territory with a straight face is going to have to earn it the hard way. Nah, no ulterior motives here. Just a bit of fun. Well, precisely because it's just a sideshow, we need to bring the seriousness. What is going on? If you're seriously planning on running away from home, you should have come to my place. If you're going to some unfamiliar place all alone, fine. But just changing the environment to suit yourself isn't gonna cut it.
司は意地悪を言ってる。
See, I exhaled a puff of purple smoke and grinned. Like this. I'm tempering the weak.
私、軟弱者と違う。
Well, putting that aside now, for now, stay over tonight. I'll give you a ride home. I stubbed out my cigarette in the ashtray, stood up, stretched, and headed for the bath. I tried to face forward. Akari's hand gripped the hem of my work coat. I'm guessing it's my work coat. What's wrong?
取る。
What?
責任。
What?
お金で責任取る。
It's completely nonsensical, I'm telling you. So, what you're saying is, if I pay for your upkeep, if I pay, I can stay here. Is that it? Akari nodded. I sighed.
司がさっきそう言った。
Oh? My temple might be twitching. When did I ever demand money from a little brat like you? Akari's temple twitched. This was especially noticeable with the little ones. You lived that long, haven't you? A questioning look. You've been raised by your parents, living off them, right? Then you already gotten plenty benefit out of the deal. Suck it up a little. It's not like... What? My model? There you go. I thought I wouldn't say it, but... You didn't like your parents and ran away with your tail behind your legs, huh? What is the last part to, kind of gentlemen? This time, her cheeks flushed crimson in an instant. She seemed embarrassed. She keeps glaring at me with an intense look. But she suddenly lowered her gaze.
意地悪。
In broken, trembling words. Being used as a convenient escape. I won't stand for it. Just go to sleep already. I left the slump Akari behind and headed for the bath. This time, no one tried to stop me. I'm guessing it's me. Akari sulked and went to sleep. I drink alone in this special place. I take sips at the liquor, taking small measured drinks. This one habit I just can't seem to shake. Our place doesn't have a second floor, but you can climb the stairs to get to a platform on the roof. It's harsh in winter, but it's a good setup to enjoy the summer breeze. Back then, someone was always by my side. It's weird to say always. It was just a momentary thing. But as the darkness always lies behind closed eyes, whenever I look at the sky from the ridge, all I can recall are those boisterous days. That's absurd. I'm at my wealthiest now, yet all I do is reminisce about the past. No one can live alone. Words once vehemently denied. Now I'm thinking again. I wonder, what do you think? Some desire to live alone. There are times when you're forced to be strong, whether you like it or not. The agony of not being able to choose your family. That's probably what Akari's holding. Alright, a lot of the things he's been talking about are stuff we did learn from the original story, so this is like a recap session, I guess. Abuse, misunderstandings, senseless hatred. In order for a group to continue harmlessly, harmony and conformity are necessary, even within the family unit. At times it feels like an imposed ideal, values dictated as they should be. There's plenty of room for resistance. But to survive, I had to suppress that resistance to some extent. Akari still doesn't have the strength to live on her own, away from her parents. Alright. So, what's it going to be? Tell me. Whispering to the night sky beyond. No one answers. The next day. Akari, who was supposed to be sulking under the covers, is gone. Did she go back? Oh, I think it's correct that he said, "Did you go back?" It's like he's saying it. Well, it's still okay. It's still correct. It's kind of weird to read though. Then what? Ah, it's me. Sorry to bother you so early. Yeah, it's just about that thing. Yeah, that's the plan. Alright then, see ya. Oh, and I'll take you there later. Nah, nothing much. Just wanted to check something. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I heard you passed out again. You need to have more confidence. There's no reason to put yourself down like that. Take care. Replace the receiver, but the note is correct, I think. So you could just say, I hung up the phone. So she hasn't returned then. For now, I decide to make breakfast. Natto tastes amazing in the morning. I miss the taste of natto in the morning, man. I warmed up the leftover crab soup from yesterday. Steamed 2 fillets of king salmon, wrapped in the foil with butter in the oven. The room fills with a sweet and cloying scent. It's impossible not to feel your appetite stimulated. Here we go. Itadakimasu. I ate a ton this morning. Eventually, Dad came from inside the closet. Standing up, I slide open the door. Ohayo. She glared at me with a look that it could kill. practically drilling holes into my skull. What's this? Was eating? Question mark?
知ってる
I was eating. Okay. Actually, I got 2 of them. Should I be a little more stubborn? Not that it matters.
食べる
Oh, I'm guessing. Should you be a little? It's he's referring to her. Should you be? Would you be still stubborn about it? Not that it matters. Okay. She rustled out of the closet, and then with an unwilling look on her face, she started eating. Well, that's just how the world works.
司は意地悪だ
She said with a sullen tone. I ended up laughing. After the meal. Well, shall we go?
行かない
Seriously, you. She's clearly in silent mode. Okay, okay. Lowering her lips, which had been about to rise, she sat solidly cross-legged. I smoke a cigarette. Oh, okay, he's talking about himself. Alright, I'll listen. Go on. Talking already. So, no, it's Tsukasa who sits down and he gets a cigarette, smokes. What was it you didn't like? If I can determine there's some validity to your reasoning, I might consider it.
本当
Ah,
でも司嘘つくし
seriously? Are you going to talk? Are you going to talk or what? Akari fell silent, looking down at a loss for words.
ど
Eventually,
うして親って選べないの
because we're living beings.
もういい引きこもる
Jesus Christ. What the hell kind of a reply is that, Tsukasa? She tries to retreat to the closet. Wait!
そういう態度を広い意味で嘘と言うと思う
If you think deeply enough, it's plain true, isn't it? Never mind. Why can't we choose our parents? I wonder what it would be like if I choose the opposite. What the fuck? Okay, I think I understand the context. His reply. So, she asked the question, "Why can't we choose our parents?" And then he replied in a manner that's like, "We don't get a say. We don't get a say in the matter, but like, yeah, at least we get to live." And she'd rather not. I don't know, man. Choosing parents who suit you. Well, it's not just a matter of liking or disliking certain food. It's not like a matter of liking or disliking. Okay, so he's just saying that choosing your parents is not, well, something about like, okay, even I'm having a hard time explaining it, but like I get that the ability to choose your parents isn't like choosing, it's not as simple as like as if you're choosing food you like or dislike. The less mature I am, the more likely I am to pick convenient parents, right?
14は未熟
There are individual differences, but generally speaking, they're all immature.
いつから非未熟
Since when I was immature. There's no such word though. That's right. And things go well around 80 years old. I don't think I'm making it this time. I think the model's now struggling to this sentence. I don't even understand what the hell's going on.
悪質な国家反逆罪。
What do you mean? At least charge me with fraud.
それじゃあ親が外れだったら我慢するしかない。
That's what I'm telling you. Wait, give me a second. You know what? I'm thinking of changing the model because the current model I'm using is not as effective as I thought it would be. I'll be right back. Okay, I changed the model. Okay, I changed the model. I think this one is way better than the one we were using earlier. Let's see. A groan escaped her lips, just as I thought it would. Okay, I mean, all LLM models, I don't think they can handle the figuring out the person unless I translate the whole script. I don't. Okay, so one of the reasons why I'm using like a model that translates line per line instead of like the whole script is I don't have access to the whole script. I mean, for some visual novels, I can do that. I can worry about doing that. But for the VN that I'm working with right now, it's so old. I don't even know what engine it's using. Even then, the DRM makes it so difficult to like circumvent that I'm just using whatever I'm working with right now. Anyway, if you feed like the entire script instead of like line per line what I'm doing right now, it would have a better context of like who's talking and how the conversation is flowing. But like, you know, I don't have that luxury right now. Anyway, so you can't live unless you're born to perfect parents.
そうではないけど。
Alright, this is a handful. Well, if it's not that bad, just endure it. That way, you can gain social skills. Someone who will support you. Responsibility falls on your parents. If you get used to thinking about family love, you'll be wrapped in happiness. It's all good things, isn't it? Okay, this is a way better model than the one I was using. But you guys can't. It's much more difficult to read. Let me fix the interface. There you go.
その考え黒い。
She doesn't like the idea. What am I supposed to do now, of all things? It's not like I have to stay with my parents forever. It's not like you have to stay with your parents forever, you know? Once you become an adult, you can move out. Just endure it for a few years.
ストレスがたまる。
That's because you've been living a comfortable life. You need to live with more desperation or something. You've forgotten, haven't you? You know, tomorrow you might die. Well, he did mention about like something about the hospital, so I'm guessing she has a particular sickness.
100まで生きる。
She has no problem living to 100. I'd live to 100. That's fine too, I suppose. Well, your determination just now was good, so I'll give you some pocket money. I handed a bill to Akari.
わあ、ありがとう。
She doesn't seem to care about money. This girl. It's Well, you know, living together as a family without any fuss is surprisingly difficult. That much is certain. Just go with whatever feels right, like you did a moment ago. I fall silent. Or rather, she falls silent. I think she falls silent. Apparently, it's around here somewhere. Just go with the flow. You can't do that? Why? The reasons can't match her parents' expectations. I think that's what, it's not my parents, it's her parents' expectations. She can't match her parents' expectations. I think I have a rough idea what happened. Dig deep into those feelings and really turn them over in your mind. Does it bother you're being forced to accept family? She doesn't move a muscle, stiffening her body as much as possible. Alright. I hit right at the mark. Soka. Well, you're right about that. Being lectured about family and bonds like that, it really pisses me off. It really pisses you off. It really pisses me off. That sort of thing, being naturally intertwined with people and considered a given. That unpleasant feeling. It's like a religion, huh? I get it. I get it, man. I get that. I get it. I get that feeling when people tell you, we gotta stick together. Why? Because people can't live without each other. It feels like, you know, yeah, it does feel like dogma. It feels like dogma. So, what did he say to you, After a long silence, Akari finally spoke.
父も母も多分悪くないんだと思う。私が低学年までの頃は、ゆうやパパの一人メリーゴーランドあかり専用という感じだったのは、そのうち飽きたらしくて仕事一筋宣言したし。
Oh, I see. So, her dad used to spend a lot of time with her, but then he started focusing on work more. Okay. That's when he started climbing the ladder. Huh, that guy. Okay, so the guy started getting promoted, spending less time with her daughter, and her daughter got started becoming rebellious because he's not spending as much time on her. Okay, that's cute.
母は舞子だけにマイペースで全部受け入れちゃってる感じで。
My mom's just doing her own thing with Matsuri. It feels like she accepts everything without question. What is Matsuri doing yet? Because Matsuri hasn't showed up in the story yet.
ねえ、私はいつも好きなことができて。
Okay, so she's a spoiled kid. Okay, I get it now. She's a spoiled kid who's
いつもバラバラで。
Leaning out the window, I light a cigarette. Purple smoke drifts, resembling white clouds in the blue sky as it scatters. I wonder what purple smoke specifically means for in Japanese. It might have a very specific meaning. It's poetic language for something. I don't know.
放任主義だって。けど、一人暮らししたいって言ったら、父にダメって言われた。つかさ、ムカつく。
That's it's awful, isn't it, for Yuya? If it gets out that your daughter ran
だ
away.
から、ゆうやは私の役に立たない。
I burst out laughing again. You're pathetic. No. He's the type who could focus on one thing at a time. He's clumsy that way. Oh, no, not you're pathetic. He's pathetic.
まあそれはそれで別に。
So you're a Kasan? You and your Kasan got along well, didn't you?
放っておけないだけ。信号変わっても気づかないこととかあるし。
There it is. It's definitely there. I used to live with Michael. Even though she's now Yuya's wife, there was a time when things were different. It was only for a short time, but he's a bit of a scattered brain and messes up at crucial moments. That was the kind of guy he was. He was weak after all.
そう、弱い。人類最弱トーナメント。
Man, I feel bad for her dad. When did that happen? And you're going to start losing the weaklings, aren't
と
you?
にかく弱い。 つまり何が言いたいかというと、
Kumari. Coming from homelessness, Suzuki-san's challenge to self-reconstruction has only just begun. What the hell? From somewhere, a TV narration drifted in. Oh, okay, so it's for the TV, okay.
結束のない家庭、その断
I like
絶
that.
と葛藤はまだ始まったばかりである。
What are you seeing?
で、この間反抗期してみた。
I see.
ドラマっぽい感じでちょっと怒ってみたりしつつ、人という字は支え合ってるとか言ってみた。
He's talking about the kanji. Choose your words. So, what's the
父
ending?
は言った。家族なんだからって。
As a family, you need to be patient. We're a family, so we have to help each other out. Because we're a family. Isn't it okay to invade each other's privacy? As family, shouldn't I be able to delve into your heart? Because we're family. Because we're family. A discordant sound echoed from the past. Yeah, he did say that in the first game. Ah. That's heavy. It hits hard. Someone her age wouldn't stand a chance. So, you ran away from home.
どうか。
So, why did you rebel in the first place? Was there a reason?
ないこともない。
What about that?
ちょっと今度忘れしちゃってるのであった。
That's no good.
そこを突かれると少しきつい。
You're going to push it naturally. Akari, well, I really can't let you get away with this. At least with that little bit. There's no way I can go on a business trip. A rumbling sound escaped her stomach. I order a redo.
こんな。
I wouldn't say anything just because we're family, but shouldn't we wait a little longer, see how things go? It's flattering that you rely on me, I suppose. I stub out the cigarette. A languid atmosphere hung in the air, typically after a slightly unsettled conclusion.
無洗濯ブルマあげるから。
What the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? She tried to bribe him with her unwashed bloomers. What the buruma? You don't have it, do you? I slammed my hand on my desk. Well, buruma are pretty much extinct now. I slammed my hand on the desk. Or rather, why would I even say it like buruma? I slammed my hand on the desk. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, Sakasa. Your hidden preferences just revealed itself, huh?
司の日記にブルマ好き好きと書いてあったから。
Okay, I get it now. I never even kept a diary. I smashed the table. I got a little excited. Okay. Bareta. Jesus, Sagasa, man. I didn't know you were a Buruma man. You had a fetish for that thing. I remember that man didn't speak. Absolutely not. All of it. Absolutely not. Akari's expression hardened.
司のケチバカ。
What?
相談乗ってくれる気なんか最初からないんだ。面倒だからさっさと追い返したいんだ、嘘つき。邪魔だったらそう言えばいいのに、偽善者。全部分かったような顔して失業者のくせに。ヘナチョコータンコナサンポンタンクルクルパー変態露出狂スノップ新生スメルマニア大宇宙超心理教徒地ゾイド人間エロガッパ鍵小笠原コテナガエビカッコ気球種カッコ閉じる。
This is your typical Romeo Tanaka sentence paragraph. She monotonously rattled on. What? A geek? What is a geek? I don't know what it's translating right now. There are a few words I don't understand.
ストリーキング覗き魔
Still
ペドフ
continuing.
ィリアオポチュニスト
Pedophilia opportunist.
学術名ペドフィリアンオポチュニストカッコ気球種カッコ閉じる。
Don't make it.
なんかそれっぽかったから。
What the hell? It's like the Burgi Shalafana? Is he making a reference to something I don't even know? Maybe that is a thing. Let me actually search this up. It might actually be a real thing. What is this thing? Oh, it is a word. What does this mean? The Burgess chalet fauna is a diverse collection of ancient marine animals from the Cambrian period. What the fuck is Romeo Tanaka? No, I know this is a Romeo Tanaka thing. This is a Romeo Tanaka thing. This is not like a thing that's like that's a Romeo Tanaka thing, okay? She's just so easygoing.
いいよ出てく。一人で生きる。最初からそのつもりだったし頼ろうなんて思ってなかった。たまたま通りかかったら根性の別れで司の顔くらい見てあげようってただそれだけなんだから。だからといって司が意地悪なことに変わりはないと思うけど。
Turning around sharply, she walks away with quick steps. Oh, come on. She swung her bag over her shoulder and left without looking back. Akari snapped. Purity is tough. I'm making the call. Well, looks like no one's home. That's me. Akari's not going with you today. Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Well, I'll just hold on to it here. Hold on to her for a bit. Well, don't worry about it. Well. Well, let's see what happens. And so we need to find Akari, who ran away. Before that, I should make another phone call. It's Oreda. Oreda.
俺はこれはお久しぶりです。
A flat voice. He barely shows any emotion. Therefore, emotions aren't reflected in language. I was initially shocked, but not anymore. I have a couple things to ask you.
なんなりと。
It's a little different than usual. It's a peaceful request, but it might be a bit bothersome.
と言いますと。
Well, Jitsu, the request was gladly accepted. Good deeds really do pay off, you know. Humans crave connection. Knowing that changed the course of my life. For better or worse, the Kazoku Keikaku taught me. You know what? When I was reading the line, when humans crave connection, aside from the cross-channel, it made me remember cross-channel for a bit. It made me about Kotaro, man. Of all people, man. I was like, Kotaro? Tennoji Kotaro? A rewrite. I suddenly thought about him for a second there. I don't know why. It's that particular sentence. Something about Kotaro. The sun sets. A gentle breeze blankets the world. I threw the windows wide open. Leaning on my shoulders, I slumped forward. Like a child gazing out the car window, I blankly stare at the setting sun. The pale crimson stung my eyes. Wavering. I am drifting off to sleep. Hmm? I lifted my head, and Matsuri was standing outside. When did you come back? Matsuri smiling cheerfully. It's not a false laugh. Matsuri, born as an unwanted child. Thanks for the recap, guys. By the way, this fandisk was released 3 years after, so the recap's really important. You know what? I think I totally understand why Sana edition was basically the whole fucking VN plus her route, because you know it's been more than 10 years since that VN that VN got released. So obviously someone who's picking up for the first time will be like, or haven't touched the first VN would be like, I can't remember the plot anymore, so I need the plot rewind, the plot review. But if you're coming in to the series fresh, like you haven't read the other routes, and then you're gonna read Sana's route, it's like I don't want to repeat the whole thing, you know. But I think it's totally understandable. But anyway, so we're having a recap right now with Matsuri. Matsuri, who was desperately who desperately protected herself from a harsh life. Even when ignored and obstructed, possess a strong nature that still strives to remain upright. Basically, that is right. That is right. That is a good description of her. Also, the art's a little different from. The art's a little different now. It's also much cleaner. Matsuri, cornered and pushed to the brink of breaking. She was falling. Unable to climb out, falling into the abyss. She fell, I guess. I really should have been pushed. She really should have been pushed to the brink. She was pushed to the brink. Matsuri is being completely blackened out. On that very edge, the slender fingertips grasp the Kazoku Keikaku. Yeah, okay, I get it. We could edit these sentences, and if you captured the translations, you edit it with context of what happened in the previous story. You know that she was, she was pushed to the brink. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I get it. I get the sentence now. She was just a little girl. If I messed up, I wouldn't even have registered it. To me, it was worthless, uninteresting, something that brought no profit. So he's talking about the Kazoku Keikaku. But we joined hands. Bro, her voice sounded so different. It sounds different now. It's the same VA, but like, you can obviously tell the direction is different now. This is well, of course. I mean, we're talking about the Matsuri who already got in her character development and is not try-harding anymore. Remember, at the end of the not the end. I think this is between the end of the of her route and the final set of events. Because right now, I think she's less more of a try-hard compared. Because in the original VN, she's so much of a try-hard. And we find that out from Matsuri's route, and you also get that description from Alba's route as well. Lost in pleasant drowsiness, I was listening to a voice. Just looking at her face, you know the answer without me saying a word. Oh, okay, maybe just looking at my face, she'd know the answer without me saying a word. The dense space between the two of us. The locked gazes are like guiding lines, conveying their wills. The answer was decided. Okay, that was like a poetic way of saying, without even speaking, we understand each other. That she could instantly understand him now. They're that close. They're that close already. That's why she doesn't need to try hard anymore. Matsuri smiled, overflowing with happiness of her own. It's not a practical smile. And just like that, no further words were exchanged. I like what he did there. I like what Romeo did there. Because this is showing that, like, at this point, they're so close, man. And she doesn't need to force herself anymore. We locked eyes. The fading twilight quietly enveloped the two of them. I reach out my hand. Matsuri, too, didn't mind. Her slender fingertips rested on my palm. In an instant, something rich filled my heart. There was no longer pain nor lamentation. I've had enough. Oh shit! There's actually choices here. Give me a second here. Okay. I found Seiya Saga's guide. I'm seeing 3 endings? What do you mean there's 3 endings in the fandisk? There's 3 endings on the fandisk? Okay, that's very interesting. Okay. This might be longer than I thought. I thought I could turn this out on a oh shit. Okay. I don't need a lot of save slots anyway. Alright, I am going to try the first ending. Why is there three endings in this fandisk? I thought okay, never mind. So this is the first choice we'll pick for the first ending. There's 2 choices. For each ending there's 2 choices. Matsuri came into the living room while I was relaxing and said, "Oh, okay, now that's a voice I recognize. That's a voice I recognize." Hmm?
料理を教えてほしいのです。
Ah. What kind of food are you in the mood for?
そうですね。ゆで卵あたりから。
I don't even know where to begin to teach you. Wait a second. I thought Matsuri always knew how to cook. What is going on in the story? How about shredding the cabbage? Like a school practical exercise.
良いですね。あれができると、なんか料理上手って感じです。
It's not exactly cooking, but okay. Press the back of your curl fingers against the flat of the blade. So slide it in. Demonstration along with explanation. The knife chops through the cabbage with rough symmetrical sounds. Once you get used to it, you can do as many as you want, as fast as you like. Train yourself. If you tense up, it'll actually be more dangerous. So, you should always use a well-sharpened knife. Oh, yes, they really got the old the old sprites. And furthermore, if you carve it like this, they include air. The mountain of sen cabbage rises gently before us. Please. Hold it in your mouth, Matsuri. Yeah, it'll get all fluffy.
これで貧乏になっても、キャベツを美味しく食べて生きていけますね。
Man, the voice acting. You know that one guy who said in the VNDB about how the voice acting was like, it's so different now. He's right. He's right. It's important to work hard so that doesn't happen. You understand? This isn't right. A cabbage lab or anything. I insist. A house that can only eat cabbage apparently can't even afford mayonnaise. Dressing is absolutely out of the question. Eating raw cabbage until your stomach aches, that's a painful thing. And no matter how much I eat, I just keep losing weight. You probably think this is a good diet or something, but it's not. A cabbage only life steals the strength and energy you need to live. Oh, okay. So this is, by the way, this is, for context, this is a flashback. In case you don't know what's going on and you're wondering, what are we doing right now? They're doing a flashback to the cabbage thing that they were doing. Also, I did hear about like actual people who actually lost weight because all they ate was cabbage and some nothing. Like bulk of whatever they ate was cabbage, basically.
タイルの質問が
Yes, Sergeant.
経験があるのでありましょうか
Man, the voice acting is so different now. I can't, my ears can't even recognize that this is Matsuri, man. Cabbage is just a side dish. Something more than that, you see. Bro, I recently ate just... I ate some cabbage for like fucking... No, it was like a stacked cabbage stir fry, but you know, you could totally make a main dish with cabbage as long as you have the other stuff like eggs and carrots and... Yeah, that's all you need. And of course seasonings, but like, you know.
トイレ9番ほどの価値しかない私が決して霊長類になれないのと一緒ですね
What the hell? Matsuri. She was demeaning herself, and then he suddenly got horny for some reason. What the hell? To me, you're incredibly, unbelievably valuable. You're free to assess yourself however you like. But you must never forget that. I think the ordering of the sentence, because you know, maybe in the way it's written in Japanese it makes sense, but in English those two sentences should have been like flipped together. Like what in English that should have been like, you're free to assess yourself however you like, but to me you're incredibly invaluable. You're incredibly valuable, you know. Okay. I really need to do the script approach of like translating the whole thing instead of like the one sentence at a time. Oh well, but this is the limitations I have right now. I'll figure this out in the future, but not right now. The tension in my body suddenly vanished, all strength leaving it. The tension in her body. I think it's her. He's talking about her. It's soft. It smells nice. And a little like a child. I mean... Okay, I get the whole context of the scene. So they did a flashback to when they were living in apartment 401? Anyway. Or 104? 104. And then... he was teaching her how to cook. Then... Okay, he got horny. And Matsuri isn't resisting either. Like this, am I going to cook Matsuri while infantilizing her? Matsuri's body. It's a vein of gold. Every night, I'm diligently working on it, but the end feels so far away. Matsuri and I are both running on very little sleep with all this development. I get it. You do it all night, every night, all night, every night. But I absolutely have no intention of holding back from this meaningful act. No, I'm getting aroused. What should I do? Should I just go ahead and... No. No matter what you say, your body doesn't lie. Matsuri, being so close, clearly knows. My body speaks the truth no matter what I say. It's obvious just by looking at her flushed earlobes. Matsuri.
Matsuri です
Osu. Her innocence is endlessly endearing. I unleashed my desire right there. Matsuri, it's you and me, forever and always. Sprouting out cool lines while lowering my hand.
よくわかりませんです。
That's how love always is. Lost.
こんなところで同人誌みたいに。
Matsuri-tan? I couldn't find the words anymore. He lost all sense of reason. I get it. Honestly, if I said it out loud, I'll probably end up blurting out a bunch of really dangerous things. So I stayed quiet. My brain was a little... A little is an understatement. Our brain is already damaged, man. You speak for both you and I. We just kept making out while standing up. You made me do it. We've had our fun. Now it's Nyan Nyan's turn. Nyan Nyan? There's no doubt about it. My brain was running. Is this enough?
よしなに。
We do it standing up. That makes me needlessly excited. I guide her hand to the kitchen counter.
千キャメ。
Matsuri's lap is piled high with them. I almost hated to put it in the fridge, even for a moment. And then slowly, I slipped inside Matsuri. Okay, welcome back. Cause so they had an age scene, and in the middle of the age scene, Lao Gafai and Fong entered the house and realized they were having sex and they ran. Anyway, let's continue. I think I'm just gonna do like 10 minutes or 20 minutes more. I'm starting to get a headache. This usually happens when I read something with MLT, because obviously I'm also spending time trying to process what I'm reading. Anyway. Dinner tonight is with the Lao siblings. I also bought a souvenir. They also bought a souvenir. Matsuri and I quickly organized our belongings. Try Senke then?
でも失敗したら。
Then I'll eat it. Man, Matsuri really does sound different now. Matsuri once peeked at Lao and the others. I stood on tiptoe. Holding my face in both her hands, she kissed my cheek. Oh.
じゃあやってみます。
Oh, okay, no, she's the one who was in tiptoes. Oh, that was cute. That's so cute. She kissed and then... Alright, let me try making it. Do exactly as I told you.
確か指を。
Right. And then I cut Matsuri's finger. Huh. Okay, that's it. Baka. I look at the wound. I thought nothing nothing happened. Then blood suddenly gushed out. The surface has been cleanly cut down deep down. And doesn't seem to have reached the bone. but the bleeding's bad. Does it hurt?
痛くはないですけど。
どうしたんだい？
It's good to know that the guy is still voice acting Lao, man. Of course.
ひどいち。
I think he still voice acts VNs from time to time. I don't know, man. I mean, anyway, I came to check on you.
なんか遅れて痛みがじわーっと。
Ah, that's just how it is with blade wounds.
痛いです。
She's crying. How much does it hurt? What, really? You're asking this question?
人生史上最も痛いです。
Wait. I'm getting a first aid kit.
止血しときますね。
Yo, Fong even has an upgraded sprite. Man, Fong has an upgrade sprite. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. She also got an upgrade. I think they're still using the original Matsuri sprite.
胸の先端を押すと止血になるんだ。やっていい？
Jesus Christ, Lao. Okay, it's kind of weird. Look at Lao and Matsuri still has their old sprites, and Fong has like a new sprite. If you do it, we're true.
それは嫌だな。
どうしてそんなにダメ人間なんですか、兄さんは。
At least, okay, so this is actually Fong's VA.
いや
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Lao. I brought the first aid kit. I finished the first aid.
痛いです。痛いです。
I think the translation is wrong here. Because she keeps saying, at least I know this word. It hurts. It hurts.
しばらく指先に力入れられないね。
You won't be able to put any strength into your fingers for a while. Does it hurt that much? Matsuri nodded silently, her head dipping low. There's all sorts of pain. The world is full of pain, you know. Not just the body, but the heart as well. From that kind of pain, I had to protect her.
じゃあ、あとは私が。
You can tell how Feng has like a very different art style from these two. Please.
ごめんなさい。
It's okay. Patting my back, he led me to the usual spot at the low table.
食器が持てないだろうから、司くんが食べさせてあげるってのはどうだい？
Yes, that's exactly what I intend to do. Matsuri abruptly stopped crying. That sort of thing happened. And then there's me. I woke from a long dream. Huh? My heart feels strangely nostalgic, stretched taut with emotion. A dream. I must have had a good one. Beyond the hazy sensation, Matsuri's soft voice rings clearly in my ears.
つかさ。
Akari. Akari was standing inside the room. A terribly anxious expression. What's
動
wrong?
かなかったからびっくりした。
Sleeping in until noon. That's quite a surprise. Hey, where the hell have you been?
どこにも行くところはなかった。なんか変な人うろついてたし、怖い。
That guy's abnormally sharp. There's no way some amateur did this. Despite everything, you realize the house is safe having you. Oh, he hired the guy he hired is like someone. He's acting as if he's like a very strange perverted guy, so she would be forced to stay home. Oh, okay, I get it. That's why he called someone, remember? So I think that's what happened. There's no abuse, hostility, or ill intent in your Kazoku, right? It's just that we don't quite get along. It's just that you guys don't quite get along, I guess. You can't choose your parents, right? Parents can't ask their children if they even wanted to be born. It's not a question of fairness. Sometimes the gears just don't mesh. My values got too spread thin, but that's something I can't really explain. Since you're at least a little intelligent, I'll talk about things for adults. A little intelligent. I think it's okay. That sentence could be obviously improved. Forgive her, accept her, treat her mistakes with compassion, and protect yourself thoroughly. Maybe that might actually work. Even with all that effort you still fail, then come back to me again at that time.
その話は今はいい。
No good. You need to listen properly, just once.
司が家族になってよ。
Huh?
司だったらいいんだ。
I scratched my head. I don't mind, but working with you is just too inefficient.
法律とか言うし。
Matsuri's going to laugh at you, you know.
Matsuriさんに
A look of fear crossed her face. That's right. You'll be laughed at.
Matsuriさんはそんな下品に笑ったりしない。
So, she's a Matsuri devotee too.
ねえ、それよりさっきの話ここに置いて。
No, of course you can't do that. How am I supposed to convince her parents?
私が説得するから。
Here?
司、やっぱり一人暮らしは良くない。誰かと一緒にいないといけない。
Something's different. Even what she's saying hasn't changed. What's wrong? So suddenly?
司の家遊びに来たことはあったけど住んだことはなかった。
So you're saying this is my house then?
そういうのじゃなく。
She's creeping closer. She places her hand on my knee.
私が言いたいのはだから。
My words are becoming muddled. Her expression too. Moving away, I plop down on the tatami maps.
詳しく知らないけど司は家族を作ったことがあるんでしょ。
Well, I guess so.
私とそれをするのはダメなの？
No, that's not right. It's just that The other person is me, which is a little...
どうして
Don't make me say it. Sunset. Don't make me say it. The voice slipped smoothly into my heart. I was instantly gripped by a huge fear and troubled in terror. Shaking my head, I sent her on her way. Kazoku Keikaku. That was a thrilling drama. But the performance is over now. The actors have left the stage.
だから逃げたいわけじゃない。そういう気持ちもなかったとは言えないけど、今は違う。
So I understand the motive now. But honestly, that story just doesn't hold water. My resolve won't change. Well, don't get the wrong idea. You're not someone I dislike. It's a decision we came to after careful consideration. You just play the leading role where you belong. You don't need to keep circling around me, you know.
そう。
Akari took a deep breath. Well, just relax for a while. The sunken girl's delicate face. It reminded me of a wilted flower revived by a sudden downpour and rose to the surface.
いいの？
It'll be a while, you know. You're really overstaying your welcome, and it's bothersome. In the end, this is just who I am, huh? I stand up. I need to prepare dinner for the two of us. If you go around pretending to be strong all by yourself, people might think you're actually tough, huh? It's just that the desperate ones are the ones trying to pull away. Even I'm just a weak, insignificant human, you know.
司はすごいよ。Matsuriさんの次くらいにすごい。
This Matsuri and below. Well, I suppose I can't deny it. Matsuri's my wife. Are you jealous?
羨ましい。
By the way, where's Matsuri and what? I'm guessing Matsuri's busy with something, and she's not staying with Tsukasa for some reason. Are they in a bad relationship, or is it the typical they're workaholics now? I have no idea what's happening in the story, but they haven't. I felt like they haven't explained anything. But it looks like he still thinks of her fondly, so I guess it's more like she's busy with something. And whatever she's busy with, she's working with Akari's mom. Seriously speaking.
Matsuri さんに比べたら、司はちょっと普通。
Leave me alone.
それでも、私の100倍はすごい。
That'll be another few years, I suppose. Akane hasn't realized her own potential yet. Blood, huh? I feel a little happy.
でも司はペドフィリオンだから、絶対うんと言ってくれると思ったんだけどな。残念。
He really is a literal lolicon.
You are lolicon.
Quiet. The perverted soul is only for Matsuri. Base. Well, it's not like I'm into that, actually. Akari points at me.
学術名ペドフィリアンオポチュニスト。かっこ気球種。かっこ閉じる。
I knew you'd say that. I taught Akari how to cook.
どうか？
Meet Nikojaka. Rough a cluster of potatoes. But the noodles are slowly going down smoothly. The taste. Oh, it reminds me, I did have I still have leftover Nikojaka. I should really take care of that soon. Well, I'd say at about 60 points. It should have been Oishi-chan. You would have gotten like 98 or some shit.
落第だね。
Barely managed to avoid it, huh? Go, Kuro.
する。おかわり。
Alright.
白米の味が違うのはなぜか。
It's because it's cooking in a clay pot.
炊飯ジャーじゃなくて？うん。
I'll teach you how tomorrow.
飯盒炊飯にも応用できる？
I could do it. Why though?
ホームレススキルとしては必須だから。
It's making me want to cry. Even if I'm too strong. Might there be a problem? Even if she's too strong? Question mark? I don't know what's going on. There might be a problem. Oh, Yasumi. It was hectic, but I can finally rest peacefully.
向こうの部屋、なんか幽霊とか出そう。
Akira came rushing in, clutching a futon. So, are you coming in?
あの仏壇がきつい。
Use whichever room you like. I'm going to sleep now.
ここで寝ても？
You need the sword, you know. Her cheeks must have twitched. But I'm sleepy.
粗相するときは司に引っ掛ける。嬉しい？うん。司？ おやすみ、司。思い出を夢見るといいね。
She has the same uniform as Matsuri. What are you going to do so early in the morning?
ここ
Ah, I see.
部活やめちゃったからすぐ帰ってくる。
You given up?
向いてないことが判明した。
Soka. Akari, right. You were in a sumo club, right?
そこまで人生捨ててない。演劇部。
Oh, right. That definitely isn't a good fit. You should have noticed that in the first
ロ
place.
ボットの役とかすごいと好評。
The way you talk, it's definitely strange. She wasn't ready for that comment. Akari was in shock.
おかしいの？
Ah,
どんな風に？
your words sound flat.
そう。
You don't sound human without more inflection.
抑揚。レポート。こんな感じか？
Before that, let's start with the choices.
ロリコン。
Hi, will you? And your pronunciation a little off.
どこが
Is it calling him a lolicon enough?
抑揚は
A lolly complex. Wait, you know what? Romeo Tanaka is obviously making some sort of damn fucking reference to something, and I don't understand. It maybe has something to do with the directional arrows. I have no idea. this is one of the times you really need some localization thing, because I don't understand what's going on. I clutch my head. I'm starting to get lost. And I'm starting to get pissed.
ロリーコンシャスなのは事実であるため
It's a Lolita complex.
それ
Huh? Hey, don't call people lolicon or
日
anything.
本ロリコニアンウルフかっこ絶滅危惧種かっこ閉じる
That wolf is unbelievably hideous. And it looks like it's been really been busy. This country is sick.
群れを作る雑種ロリコンがたくさんいるというのにね
Don't touch around down there.
なぜ
More enemies. AKA, bro, you're hitting on the target market of this VN, man.
戦うまで
Don't worry. Once you're past puberty, you'll be safe.
よくわからないけど孤高のロリコンである司はもしかしてかっこいいのかも
What the fuck? I'll suck my teeth into you in a way that will surpass your wildest imagination. Akari blush.
祭りさんで磨いたエロ技を私に試そうとしている
Don't make jokes like that in front of other people.
はい
Get to school already, you little girl.
できます
Oh. Even evenings make cigarettes taste better. The alcohol has decreased compared to before, but it can't quit smoking. We'll be friends for life, I think. We form a circle, playfully tossing the ring into the air. Ugly donuts are piling up and spreading everywhere. Shape. Everything that has form will eventually disappear. The shape of family. The form it should take. Everyone is a different ideal naturally. So I guess I had to endure. She has to endure it a little bit. Ideals and reality will never beautifully overlap, you know. If you have the strength to endure, life will flow relatively smoothly. People are weak. We stick together because we're weak. That's why people exist together as families. It's only natural we're living beings. Naturally, it's family, Kazoku. A little pushy perhaps, but it's not a matter of preference. Even if you endlessly attack the negative aspects of a concept like family, considering the far greater benefits gained, the breakpoint for the family system is set incredibly high. Break-even point. Life itself. Jinsei. It's all for that one thing you see. So, the focus becomes simply like or dislike. Does it bother you, or doesn't it? I used to hate it once. I used to hate it too once. But unfortunately, this concept doesn't have qualifications to force it on anyone. Another generation, or maybe even two, should continue to exist with strong values. What comes next, I still don't know. There's nothing left to do but accept it, I guess. If you can't love, it'll just be painful, won't it? Having been loved, I was fortunate. So, there's almost nothing I can say to Akari. I can give advice. But whether or not current Akari will accept that.
悩み事ですか？
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Well, after a walk, Matsuri held up the shopping bag.
本日はシチューなのですよ。
I see.
浮かない顔ですね。どうしたんです？
Okay, so Matsuri cooked some food. It's kind of weird. It's like they live separately, but Matsuri will go to his house and then give him his food. I don't get the arrangement right now. What is going on with him? Got a little problem.
当ててみましょう。
Hmm.
体が夜泣きをする。
Go home.
じゃあ息子が家庭内暴力を振るう。
I don't have a son.
ある日突然妻が家を出てしまった。
It's you, huh?
いえ、小生命は司が嫌いで出て行ったわけではないのですが。
Okay, so she had a reason to move elsewhere, and it's not related to hating Tsukasa or anything. I do know she's working with Akari's mom for some reason. I see. I'll pout then.
そんな十分好き合ったじゃないですか。
Not enough.
そうですか。
What the hell is my whatever this sentence is? It really blew my model. What the fuck? Let me try to see. What the hell happened there? My model blew up. My model blew up just trying to work with that. Wait. What the hell happened there? Let's try this again. Okay, whatever this is can have several meanings depending on the situation and who is saying it. However, given the characters involved and potential for intimacy, here are a few options. Not enough hugs. I haven't held you enough. I want to hold you more. I still want to embrace you. Her cheeks flushed red like an apple. I can't resist this. I wanted to do so much more with you. Wait, what? Is she dead or something? What the hell? What?
それは。
Her face burning red, she fidgeted shyly.
でもほとんど毎日してたような気も。
Yes, I knew that there was a one point they had sex every day, but I'm more curious about their current situation. Probably a repeat.
平均で3度くらいは。
Damn, 3 times a night. Holy shit. On average. I think we could have improved the quality with each attempt, don't you?
司はそうなんでしょうけど、私の方は毎晩津波に翻弄される木の葉のごとしでしたが。
I wanted to try a lot more things too.
恥ずかしながら48パターンコンプリートしております。
The 48 patterns. Is that right?
松末オリジナル技の開発にも余念なく、気絶するまでやめてくれないですし、時間帯とか関係なかったですし、あと場所はもうちょっと選んだ方が良かったかもです。
Do I really act that monkey-like?
そうですね。ノーマル夫婦のエティ偏差値を55くらいとするならば。
She raised her hand near my shoulder and mimicked measuring with an imaginary ruler.
私どもは多分。
She lifted it higher and higher, reaching over her head, stretching her arm to its limit.
85くらいはあったかと。
Certain to pass.
夢のキャンパスライフ。
We laughed together. Ah, this is fun. She really is something, isn't she? Nah, Matsuri. I want it so badly right now.
なんとかしてあげたいんですけど。
Asking for the impossible, huh?
ごめんなさい。
Bro, that is my interpretation. He falls asleep every time, and he is conversing with I don't know. I mean, it's not giving an impression that Matsuri's dead or something. No, actually, I have no idea, man. Because why is Matsuri gone? Like, she's not at home. I had a feeling something happened to her. And this is like him talking to her or some shit. In the afterlife, you know, he's talking to her in the dream, in his dreams or something. What the fuck is going on? Naturally, I came to be here with full awareness of what it would entail. There's no way I could possibly regret this.
その代わり。
Matsuri looked at me with feverish eyes, approaching closer. Embrace me. Touching her with gentle tenderness. Gently stepping back, maintaining the same
こ
distance.
んな状態になってるのに不純な二人です。
I think you should let this slide. Wait.
で、悩みって何だったんです？
It's about Akari. It seems like things aren't going well with her parents. She has an indescribable expression. The memories of being cut off from her parents, that must have cost it. I'm happy to get the chance to understand my parents' love. But even for Matsuri, hope wasn't left, even as a misunderstanding. Matsuri's parents truly despised their daughter and ran away. Even if someone is earnest, there are times when their efforts aren't rewarded. So people should each find their own way to interpret things. Intelligence is what's expected of me, I suppose. Oops, I clicked something else. Wait a second.
ゆうやさんとまいこちゃんが
Just listening to the story, Yuya's all work, and Hirokasan seems a bit spacey, but I can't figure out any definitive reason
こ
why.
の子は真実を話しているんでしょうか。嘘をついてないまでも隠し事をしているとか。
Well, I suppose
すみ
so.
ません、もう行かないと。
Oh, is it that time already? I'll help with dinner too.
心配ですからまた来ます。
Please, 頼む。
誰よりも好きです。つかさん。
Just one more time. Lean in and kiss my lips again. I have no idea what's happening. Like, for some reason, Matsuri is just like. Give me a second. I need to check something. Okay, my migraine. I'm starting to develop a migraine. I'll just okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. Just a headache. I'll just finish the scene, which is I think 2 more clicks or 3 or 5. I don't know, and then we'll continue again tomorrow for Kazoku Keikaku Oshiete. What? Shoshite mata Kazoku Keikaku. Soshiete mata Kazoku Keikaku. Okay. Matsuri ran off. I'll watch her back for a while longer. Please, don't ever disappear. Okay, so this is the second choice. But I think which choice it leads to is the more based on the guide I'm using. The first choice matters more, so the second save doesn't really matter actually. What's this? Okay, this is where I'll save. I'm still confused by the whole situation with Matsuri. There's obviously something going on, but like, I just can't tell. Anyway, that's it for Kazoku Keikaku Soshiete Mata Kazoku Keikaku O. We're gonna continue again tomorrow. I think we could accomplish one ending. I don't know if I could do a lot of skips for the second and third endings, but I think the only new scenes should be related to like the choices I get to pick. So you know what, I don't know, but like okay, anyway, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Ciao.
してた何も求めず愛することも君に会えてから気がついた自分の中に流れていること誇りに思える何かがきっと心の中に芽生えたこと変わらぬ朝食のコーヒー